Love to throw to get started. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the game's first play.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle by Brian Brooks. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Burrow going to open by putting it up. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open that downfield. Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
On first down, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosivas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Let's see what they have for 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. To throw is Burrow. That is intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 90. Right 80. Plays up.
Burrow now. Moving left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Bengals 7. McPherson, the kickoff.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Barrett harder that time, there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third and 11.
Here we go. Set. 10 flat.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun, up over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he sets his guys up with a short field and a chance to tie up this game.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
To throw is Love. That is over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. We are through 1. It's the Packers on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. Here's Brown. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Off the play fake,
26
here's
yard
Burrow.
line.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And the Bengals first down.
Here's a run. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Right 80.
Now, Burrow. Forced out left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Chase in the end zone. Cincinnati touchdown. Burrow to Chase. Do it again for Cincy. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Williams in motion. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10.
First down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
Love will give it up on a pop pass. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
45, right.
Here's Love to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson.
Love's pass complete to Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Point after try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw for Burrow. For the sideline, brought in by Chase. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get about 5.
The handoff to Josh Jacobs. He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Luck. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Packers.
38. Field, flat.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Here they come for 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Love to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. And we will not have a repeat of Super Bowl 40 for bold move, but it is recovered by the hands team.
Wouldn't that have been something? You come out of the locker room here, start the second half with the lead. I don't think anyone in the building's expecting it, except the recovery unit. Nice job. Now they get the ball back for their offense. Short field.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on second down, Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
19 yards. And the Packer first down.
On first down, it's Love. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26
that
yards.
one good for 26 yards.
Green Bay.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Love. This one caught at the 4. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Williams in motion. Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll go for it. Love. Backs to the end zone. Intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted.
Here we go.
Turnover on down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a 2nd down. 3 coming up.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 7. Brings up
To throw is Burrow. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
It's now 4th
So
down.
prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the bootleg, it's Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one's good for 29. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now, Jacobs trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 2nd down, Love. Out to his right. Now the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about...
And he's going to be taken down. They get him for a sack at the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Ho-ho! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin
The
there.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 13-yard
Burrow here
line.
on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
43 rails. 62 blue.
Now Love has caught right side by Kraft. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard
Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. In trouble. And down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Back to throw is Love. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
Ready. 33, yellow.
Love on the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bengals 14. Trace back to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Packers 31, Bengals 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Christian Watson.
20-yard pickup there. First down, Packers. On the ground, it's Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. Williams in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
At the 38-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Jacobs.
He was taken down by Boye. A gain of 3 yards.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll drop to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Down for the point after.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Packers tack on one more to their lead.
Packers 38, Bengals 21.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And that one not going to work out as the hands team is there to recover.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's get set. 180.
On first down, Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is brought in. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and goal.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Love to throw on first and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
38.
Love to throw it on first down. That is caught at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.